In 2014, Ben Fogle will swim the Atlantic. Dr. Simon Boxall of the National Oceanography Centre is leading the team who will be doing the science. So, what are your objectives for this project?
We've got three objectives. The first is to help Ben on his route, and getting the right route can make a big difference. It can double the length of his swim. And obviously he wants to do it as quickly and as efficiently as possible. He wants warm water, he wants the flows on his side. The second purpose is to showcase some of the science and technology that's available today. And here at the National Oceanography Centre, we've got some of the most advanced teams working on microsensor technology. And this is an ideal opportunity to put these microsensors onto a swimsuit. Rather than having to rely on a large research vessel which carries very heavy, bulky equipment, trying to get these things down to very small scale. Not only are they small scale, they're inexpensive. And so it's a really good opportunity to test and showcase this sort of technology.
What sort of science do you expect to be able to do with these sensors?
We're hoping to measure the temperature and salinity and the oxygen of the oceans, and we're also hoping that by next year we will have a sensor that will give us a measure of the phytoplankton, the microscopic plants of the ocean. And these are parameters that are important not only to understand our oceans in general, but they are key questions we're asking when it comes to looking at things like climate change and how the oceans are responding to that climate change. So it's a way of making key measurements in a key part of our oceans in the Gulf Stream.
So how would you characterise the value you're going to get from this work?
The main value for this work comes in terms of testing and trialling the sensors. But also having a research vessel that isn't 300 foot long but is 6 foot long means that we're getting measurements from a surface layer which is very difficult to do normally with a big research vessel. It's rare you'll get a scientist who's willing to swim around the oceans. So here we have someone sampling quite literally the surface 2 or 3 feet of the ocean.
What do you think is the significance of the project for the profile of science in the public eye?
One of the main objectives is bringing science and technology into the public eye in a very accessible way. The public are used to and almost, not bored, but they have problems sometimes understanding scientists and getting engaged with the science because they see that it's beyond them, that it's not relevant to them on a day-to-day basis. But by getting someone like Ben Fogle involved, being involved with Ben really on the project, means that the public see it as being much more accessible and exciting, and it's making people realise that scientists don't all wear white lab coats. Science is exciting, it's relevant, and it's fun.
Dr. Boxall, thank you very much.
Thank you.